Hello everyone, welcome back to the Audi Nines Quarry. We're in the final week of the build here, so everything's starting to get very exciting. The riders are arriving on Monday, so we really are starting to put the finishing touches on everything. So Toby has now left, and he's been replaced by a guy you may have heard of, Sam Hodgson, who actually won the Become a Nines contest last year. Rode, impressed everyone so much, so he's actually invited back this year. But he builds his own bike park in the Isle of Wight in the UK. So he's a very experienced machine operator, and he's come in for this last week as well to help us out. And we have put him straight to work, finishing off that step down landing, putting on the smooth surface material, finishing that off, so the slopestyle line is almost done. Meanwhile, Sea Dog's over here shaping up the landing, and he's going to make sure that's the perfect shape, and then we're going to cover it in some nice soft trick jump landing sand with no rocks in, so no one gets hurt if they crash. So if you remember from last time, we had the Trail Snail 360 berm. That continues down the hill into a split line where you can either go straight with some rollers for more speed, maybe for some flips and things, or a flowy optional extra with some berms, so you can just regulate your speed down into this last trick jump, which is going to be a big, tall, steep ramp that Sea Dog's going to put in soon. So the jam line is pretty much done, the slopestyle line is pretty much done. Now we need to move over to the big air. So Bernie's just been working on that landing, and then we need to put the humongous ramps in. Yeah, they're about 600 kilos each. It's always a mission, so we best get cracking.
This is the plan, and now we can see how this looks like in reality. Yeah, I can show it. Secret.
We are now down at the bottom on what's called the big air, for obvious reasons. We've got the landing all ready to go. We've got 2 landings this year, one for the mellower, slightly longer jump, which is going to be really good. Sorry, have to do stuff. Probably if you twisted it, probably it looks quite good there. So we've got 2 landings this year. Same ramps as last year, 4.5 meters tall. These things are absolutely massive. Yeah, so we're going to set up more like a downhill freeride bike jump on this left one, which is going to be a bit longer, a bit mellower, and then a shorter, steeper, probably more slopestyle jump on that side. Both are going to be humongous, and both have got this amazing soft sandy dirt for landing. Really good for some progression. Could be some world's first, could be some big moves go down, and this is probably a rider's favourite every year, and I think this is better than ever. So there we go, amazing. All the ramps are in, all the jumps are pretty much shaped. Everything is almost ready to go. Let's do a quick tour, shall we, of these new lines. We did the freeride line last episode, so we don't need to do that. Let's do the jam and the slopestyle and the new big airs. This is my drone, by the way, for everyone who always asks. Right, there we go. Let's go for a lap down the jam line first of all, shall we? So it starts off up here. Boys putting some stickers on, make it branded and cool. Off a little drop into this first jump. We got a nice left hip, and then either a straight one or a right hip, which comes down here under the bone log with a little shark fin right, a little shark fin left into the trail snail 360, which goes down under here, and then again left, right, left berms into this wicked trick jump at the bottom with a sand landing, which I actually tested on my pit bike the other day and is fantastic. Then back up to the top for the slopestyle line, starts in the same place, just a bit higher. So we come off the big old drop, bit bigger than last year, bit longer, so it should be even better. Onto this hip with the new super tall, super steep landing, even more height, off the boner log, space rocket, whatever it's called, under the bridge, big quarter pipe for some huge airs. Around this little turn here, off the step down, again the boys are branding it up now, into this final jump, which is again bigger and better than last year with a soft sand landing. We got the Space Needle over here, the Audi Space Needle, which is pretty rad, sort of in the middle of everything. And over here, the big air, the huge 2 jumps, 8 meters and 10.5 meters, both huge step ups. And again, sand landing, one slightly steeper than the other one, which should make for ultimate tricks. Hodgie's just finishing the run up there now. Oh, he's not actually in his digger. So Hodgie's gonna finish that in a minute when he gets in. This is the run in. And let's go really high. Yeah, make sure you join us in the next one where we'll be testing it, and then the riders arrive in about 4 days actually. So I hope it works. Thanks for watching everyone. See you in the next one.